Dumelang kaofela, sanibonani. Welcome to another awesome episode of Lunch with Gogo. Of course, kina host ya how kina Gogo Moyo, and I will be chilling with you through lunch today. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell rather, so that you don't miss out on any of the opportunities to read up about the new content we have, the new memberships that we are going to be introducing to you soon, as well as all the episodes that get to enlighten you about your spirituality. And if you're back again for more, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I know I've been quiet, I know, but I think a lot of you guys follow me on social media as well. So you kind of know what I've been up to, right? I hope. And if not, yeah, you can jump onto any of the social media streams and type in Gogo Moyo Speaks, and that's how you'll find me. Like my platforms, and I'll like it back, and yeah, let's create a great and big community, right, around ourselves. Today we have a more important conversation. It's about learning about ourselves, and just as we are about to do that, let me introduce you formally. Welcome. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get right into your comments. I see from 11:30 already Perseverance has been on some. So Gogo you've been dearly missed. Zandi 11:20 says, welcome back. These streets are lonely without you. Bomgazi says, welcome back, Gogo. Celindo. Yeah. So Gogo, you've been missed. It was a boring 3 weeks without you. Stop, I like that. Real recognizing real, right? Kanikazi says, please enlighten us on what happened. If one doesn't dream about his or her Kabbalah, can they follow their instincts? That's not a good idea. Cody says, Gogo, haven't seen you for ages. Joe, hashtag lunch with Gogo, looking forward to this. From you, it's been challenging few weeks. I know, right? Don't forget to light your candles. It's always a mood lifter, and it helps you connect further than just yourself, okay? Sometimes we want our own light within us to be able to sustain itself, and we all need help. And sometimes the resources that we put or we use in our lives are able to do exactly that for us. So that's my solace, and plants, watering plants, taking care of animals. Those things are important, especially when you're having challenging weeks. It helps you not dwell into whatever the situation is. And yeah, sometimes it might even give you a different perspective, random epiphanies. Ria says, I'm on leave, finally catching you live. Welcome, Rima. Larato says, it's great to have you back again. So Gozani, oh boy, there's a lot of like hellos. Happy to be back. Jabulin says, I might need a reading. I need clarity before I make a wrong decision. Damn, Ma, let's actually get right into it. So her name is Jabulile Lebohile Mlilo. This is about a relationship. Almost seems like you have a choice between going all spiritual or following the relationship that you're in, because you got the high priestess, which is someone who is, look at this lady. She's holding a tarot card scribe there. She's got the moon by her feet. She's got a cross on her chest. She's wearing a crown, and there's a whole yin and yang on either side, I wonder what the J actually stands for. But this is the high priestess. Look at this woman. This woman is like so in tune with her her spirituality. She's really knows what that is all about for her. This is someone that has a good balance in life, law and order. This is someone who is able to help themselves make great decisions in their lives. They're able to pull, yeah, I know. The high priestess is someone that's intuition is locked in. They've got a great feminine energy. They also have quite a lot of secrets. This is someone that's really, really so deep into their spirituality that they know is even secrets of spirituality that is not even surface level. So this person here is struggling with matters of the heart, almost like this is the decision that you have to be making between the two. And in this instance, your energy that you're supposed to be pulling in is the fool. And the fool is someone that is seeking for freedom, is very spontaneous, has a new innocence about them, is into new beliefs and new beginnings and new starts. So between these two, I feel like this is something that you're very used to. This is something that's in avoidance of your spirit. But now you're supposed to invite the full energy and the new start energy and the innocence to you so that you can really merge with this, because this is no longer a good place for you to be in. Otherwise, it's going to end in tears. As you can see, there's three swords that are into this heart. That usually means like a third party situation. It could also mean that there's other people influencing the areas and the relationship that you keep. So this is currently causing you a lot of heartache. It's something that is worthwhile moving away from, because you are such a divine person in terms of your spirit. I feel like you're vibrating at the lowest frequency, whereas you have it all within you. And if you dig in deeper, your knowledge is going to come in so many interesting ways. And like like you're very regal and you're like a esque like energy about you when you have this kind of card. You are on a different plane altogether. But yeah, you're being distracted by your heart, right? Also I want to actually elaborate on the High Priestess card. Spirit, can I get a card, please? For Lebohile. Umamlilo. I'll go for this card. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You see what I mean? And one more simple card for you. I know this is going to throw it all the way out of the park for you to understand that better. One more card, please, Spirit, for Lebohile. Then also go back to the stream. Oh, did you move the Lebohile card? Yeah, but it covers a lot of the screen. One more card, please, for Lebohile. Yes, this is a new deck, guys. I didn't actually get to really open it up in spirit. I've just plunked it on my table. Marcus. The card, please, for Lebohile. Is this not the deck for her? Maybe? See, there's a lot of cards. One card, please, Spirit. There we go. You see, let go and enjoy. Look, they even sent you all the way to Paris. Look how far that is away from home. Let go and enjoy. So this is the transition that you need to be taking into this. And you can only enjoy it if you have this full energy about you. This person has so much spontaneity about them. They are like Popeye fella, like let's go. They're so naive in their innocence that they don't think that there's any bad that can come. That's the energy that you have to come and believe into this person and this version of you with. I think that's enough cards for you. And hopefully it helps you with the situation that you're going through. I'd like you to also leave me a comment if it is something that is answering of your question. Let me know what you think of what you got back. To trust and believe in myself more than I do. That's the question that we have actually going on today, is what lesson do you think or do you feel that you are learning right now? And Angela Bike says, "Thokoza Gogo Moyo, to trust and believe myself more than I do now." That is absolutely important. So that's also mostly what I wanted to answer in today's reading when I pick up your name, is what lesson do you need to be learning right now that you're perhaps missing. So I also found it to be quite in line with Jabila's question, because she's needing to learn some lesson in this transition. She mustn't just look at it on face value. Anything sticks out for you, Touch?
Let me look. Here, please pull a card for me.
Okay, please pull a card. Lerato Lucia says hashtag with Gogo, hashtag lunch with Gogo. So with Gogo, please pull a card. My life has been on a standstill for too long. Relationships fail, unemployment, nothing is going right, and I just feel like giving up because I'm tired. Thank you to all 142, of you guys that are tuned in live, and all for your likes and your hearts. Please keep those coming as well. Do share the stream with all the other people that you know and your favorite social platforms, so that we can grow as a community, and it's not just yourself. I feel this card fell for a reason. Not just yourself. You can enjoy the benefits of having lunch with me during this very cold season. Again, I'm again, if anything. No. Yeah. Okay, snap, mama. I feel like you're also being too hard on yourself, okay? Because it's something that you're absolutely not seeing. I feel like you're being hard on yourself because this is you right now. Look at all those swords on that man's back. That man is defeated. How many of them? I think there's 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, 10 of swords. This person is in absolute destruction, ruin, and pain. So there's a lot of crucifying of yourself that you're doing, and you need to step into the hermit mode. You need to isolate, be within your power. Like a bit of solitude. You need a bit of guidance and faith and patience, rather. And you need to be alone, most importantly. Please look also into taking care of your spiritual enlightenment, because that's what's going to help you in your life, okay? It's going to assist you a long way, because right now, this is you. You're 2 of swords. Yeah, you're fighting. There's a lot of fighting here. Almost like conformity as well, I could say. But you're fighting amongst the people around you, and it's because it's so difficult. It finds you in very difficult positions to be in. And yeah, it's a very challenging energy for you right now. But there's also something that I feel like you're not seeing, because if you look, this person's eyes are blindfolded with a cloth. So are you really fighting who you think you're fighting? Type of question. Are you having the fight with the right person? Are you choosing your battles? Is this even worth your time? You're crucifying yourself too harsh. You're judging yourself too harshly. You're not giving yourself a break, firstly, before you even include people of the outside world. One more card, please. Spirit Felicia. Lelewe. Karata Hawai. What's spiritual? First card says inner temple devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Repetition. Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. So also, when I get this card, I also get the sense that there is an opportunity that you're not currently wanting to play out or act out, because you're feeling like it needs finances to get it going and to get it right. Okay. But there's a talent that you currently are sitting on that you're not using. You could try find a person around you who maybe has access to something, and it could be a good trade in a very positive way for both of you guys. Find a way to trade off resources and skills, because this person is going to be able to come help you. Why so many cards? You have quite a lot of. See what I mean? There is something that you're really amazingly talented. It says claim your art. Claim your art, and it says face your adversities. This is you in how you would be facing your adversity, is coming up with a more positive solution, and like the dampening feelings of feeling like you need the world to claim you, validate you, give you a space in the world. You do have it though. Finally, your card says accept disappointments gracefully. I think that the decline letters that you get that are making you lose your confidence even more. Okay. But it does say accept it gracefully. They're not looking for you because someone else is looking for you. Some other opportunity is looking for you. So that's also okay. You know? That's also okay. I hope that helps now. What's good? What's good? What's good?
I've got someone if you.
Cool.
Okay, Kyo Villagas, maybe we can help him deal with his frustration.
Okay, guys, also just for an update, Touch is actually in the studio with me today. That's why you cannot hear him as you usually do. And that's why he may sound a bit faint. He's like literally an arm's reach away from where I am. Vilagazi says, Togo Gogo, I am banging my head against walls and see no direction. I don't know where to turn to. I need someone to point me in some spiritual direction. Okay. I'm going to pull a few cards for you, but firstly, I want to help you quieten your spirit because you're coming across very loudly. Okay, loudly does not mean it's negative. It just says that it's a lot. So come take a deep breath in with me and out. One more time. I need you to notice and listen to your body while you do this. Okay, keep breathing. In and out. Okay, guys, let's try that one more game. I think that's a great way also that can help in clearing your cards. See, they've been jumping out. They're so eager. The usefulness about you. Let me see this. Okay. These are the three cards I'm getting, and your overall energy is Ace of Wands. Also, interesting. I'll explain that to you just now. And it's quite interesting because you are right in the beginning. You are right at an intersection of newness because you got two aces, and two aces are literally talking about beginnings, okay? And it's actually beginnings of great energy. The first one we're going to start with is the Two of Wands here, and it talks about partners. It talks about the people that you have around you, the people that you choose to associate with, and there's also an element here of looking out into the ocean and wondering what else is out there for you. You know, like you're standing at the end of the building, you're overlooking the ocean there, and you're like, I wonder what's coming or what's out there for me. Like there's a lot of contemplating and thinking, not even overthinking. But your mind has expanded so much that it's very interested and curious in what the world has to offer. You feel somewhat trapped and you feel like you've hit the ceiling where you are, because if you can also see you holding a globe in your hand, almost like you got the whole world in your hands, and it's for you to just play around with it. That you are a young, energetic, rather enthusiastic youngin, like a youthful youngin, a youthful, energetic person. And with that, there's a freshness about you. There's a newness about you. The word new keeps coming back for you. And this is in the sense of emotions, like carrying different emotions, being part of, I could say even relations with other people. I think that's why also the word relations came up in the first place. But I feel like a new offer is going to be made to you. This is usually a new offering card. It could be romantic, it could be in any sense, but more directly, it's being sent towards the arts and the crafts, because the Ace of Wands is birth, beginnings, and creativity. So it's sending you back to this youthful, enthusiastic person who has new opportunities coming their way. I feel like you're going to also get opportunities or offers where how can I put this? I feel like you have your own way of how you want things to be done. Like you have that ideal way of how you want it to be done. Something is going to be offered, but you're going to end up forgetting all the other offers that are there and sell over the one that you're getting. Whereas you don't realize that this is going to lead to more. I feel like that's the energy I'm getting about you because again, the Page of Pentacles. You see, there's something useful, very useful about you that says that get it. Like you can just keep on going, and uh, you're still a novice. You still need to be taught. Okay, you have to adopt a student-like mindset. I don't know how old you are, but I feel like for whatever the thing that you want to get into, it's being promoted that you adopt a very youthful, enthusiastic, very interested in learning type of personality and energy about you because there's newness that is coming your way. There's a whole, especially the offers card. The offers card for me is everything. It's just you're going to be how you are going to look at this. You're going to feel like it's not so, or why not the other one? But you don't realize that it's actually going to birth more. It's going to birth more. So I feel like you have to humble your spirit right now into whatever it is that you need to learn now. Is it a change of career that you're having where you're having to go back and start all over again? Like it's that kind of energy. One more card, Spirit, please. So Uvila, guys, let me go back to the stream, see you all. I've got a computer beside, guys, a monitor rather. So when you see me turn my head, I'll be reading about your comments. You got 3 cards here. It says, look forward, be decisive, and seek hidden treasure. You're not coming for the obvious prize. There's something in particular that you're coming here for. Hence, you being sent back to this novice mode, this student mode, this humble yourself mode, and take in as much as you can. Like a any type of energy. Yep, that's for Uvilagazi.
There's Kamogelo there, 1213, 2 comments under that.
1213. Oh, 1212. So Zani. I see y'all caught that 1212.
I can push her through if you want.
You can push her through. I'm just also going to read a few comments before I go into Kamkhelo. This end of PCOS warrior. I'm not sure what that stands for. My lesson that I'm learning right now is to choose myself and my peace and the people that intentionally choose me. That is, a great message. It looks important. Says my lesson right now is to be patient and work and wait for my time. That is absolutely paramount. It's so very important. It's the lessons for me, guys. It's the lessons for me. That's like where I'm stuck at. Okay, we're down to Kamkhelo now. Kamkhelo says, I've been struggling with backaches. I was told it's spiritually related. The pain comes and goes, but this week it aches so bad. What can it be? Can you do a reading for me? When was the last time you visited the water, river, a body of water? Had dreams about featuring in rivers, around rivers, mountainous areas, swimming underwater, because all of that has to do with the water ancestor, like in Mandao. So that's what your spiritual, when you say you've been told, you should say, I know we've got a spiritual journey. I may not know the details, but I know I have a spiritual calling. Because now you're making it seem like the information has never come to you, or you don't, or rather you're not taking accountability in the relationship that you're in with your ancestors. Because how you say something will also show your attitude towards it. So when you still said you were told it's spiritually related, what of your spiritual calling do you know about yourself? When they explained, because as much as I could default to Mundao, when they explained to you, their level of explaining, your level of understanding. You can't live in your mundo a space with someone who is more spiritually enlightened and leave more confused. Do you understand? Then it defeats the purpose. It says here protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. And the second card is just say yes. So you see, it's going back to that conversation about you accepting who you are, because I feel like this pain is strictly, that's why it comes and goes. It gives you a chance to get yourself together, but then you don't, and then you start something else, but now it's coming, But it says something about cutting ties. There's certain ways of your life, that's how you're living, that's currently pulling you from going into your truer self, and you should call back your power. There's a certain level of dependency that you have on someone or a particular relationship, and that's something that you need to let go of. Actually, let me go into the chakras. She's talking about a specific part of your body. It says creation, the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. You've got no choice. You have to go there. The place that you're avoiding, you've got no choice. You have to go there. Embrace the balance between earth and spirit. Come on. It says balance. Get out of here, man. What's next?
Kyo Lizzie.
Got a few cards. Let me be able to put them out. Lizzie. Gogo, can I get a reading? I lost my job and my partner, friends, family members turned on me. Depression is taking its toll on me. Need clarity on my calling and guidance as a gifted person. I think what you need, Gogo Lizzie, is time in Rubeni, because there's elements of you that cannot be addressed in this particular 3 minutes or 2 minutes that I'm going to spend doing this reading on you. And it's speaking on so many different levels of your life that you do need an absolute one-on-one. You need to speak to someone. There's much too much at stake. And since you feel so low, there has to be a way in how to, or a plan that's derived and made for you to help you, manage and to navigate this part of your life so that by the time you get to the end of it, it makes more sense and you'll know why you had to go through it. Because right now it says take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. So I don't know what it is that you're overly doing right now that is making you even blind to all the things that are around you, because there's a beautiful moon up there. This person seems to be swimming in water. Again, that association with your spiritual calling. It's aligning you to certain practices that you need to be doing. This guy looks like he's stepping in water. There's a mountainous area behind him. And he also looks like he's around some kind of Egyptian or Moroccan type style architecture. And it says take a break. So yeah, there's a bit of isolation that's needed of you there. And birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So all of this is possible. All of this is possible. You just need to separate yourself. Look at this. This person is like using, you remember those old houses that were made of stone? This almost looks like this is how that house would start. Like that's how they would draw out. On the first line, we're going to make a wall so high, second wall so high, and eventually becomes a house that someone lives in. It's almost like it's taking you back to the stone ages. And maybe that's why it's calling for your isolation with all your friends and family members. To you, it seems like it's like they're turning on you, whereas it was like absolutely asking for like, can I have the fakeness away from me right now? Can everything stay at bay? Like, can I not be involved in all these things that are going on? It's not like I can participate anyway. So yeah, it's cool. Let me catch my breath. It seems like that's kind of the narrative that's going on with you. One more card, please. Something about remember. It says forgive and forget, not only because you should, but because more than once you've also said I'm sorry. Okay. I feel like it's getting a bit more personal now. It fell into my bag. It wants me to go home. Yeah, but there's a many cards. Way too many cards. Spirit, can I please have one more card for Lizzie, please? Lizzie, your profile picture. I haven't seen that photo in the beginning of Windows. since the beginning of Windows. Do you see how old the picture is?
The sunset.
The sunset, yeah. It says here, celebrate your victories. Oh my gosh, that's the first time I see that celebrate your victories actually has a celebratory medal thing that has my birth of year on it. It's also got 1987, 1985. Whoa, so these look like you have old celebrations. Like, even for the fact that it's showing up a date of birth for me, it's also talking about how, and also 1989 here is also, yeah, it's also saying something about even the time that you were born in, or the fact that you were born, something about you also being a victory. That's what I'm getting from this image on its own. So I feel like you're celebrating the wrong parts of you, or the parts that actually matter. You're not actually looking at them, and maybe that's why they say take the break and pull back. And remember to forgive. You're holding on more to how the people are making you feel, and less than you separating and recreating a different narrative of what the situation actually does mean. So your card reads, when you achieve a goal, savor the moment and give yourself some praise. Remember to acknowledge and thank God for every achievement, big or small. Coco, what are you missing, my love? You know there's something that you're missing here. Let me go back to tarot. There's something that you're missing here. Tarot is that girl. As I say, she spits out fire. You see, you've got cards that are upside down, which does not mean like, look at this. You have a whole King of Pentacles. This is someone who is about their money. This is someone who is about their coins. This is an established man, okay? But you have the Chariot in reverse. A Chariot usually talks about being in motion and in transit and having some kind of direction. This is upside down, which means the total opposite. Means there is absolute stagnancy in your life. And yeah, this was about partnerships, about the people that we have around us. Again, it's upside down. You should not be around people. That's how it feels like. That's why I'm saying that your reading needs for you to be sitting down in isolation, because all the places that you're currently seeking out are not helping you. You need a break from what you feel is a norm or a default mood for you. Go book some time with your calendar ready so that you can be able to have a conversation with me. And while we're on that, these are the numbers that you can use if you want to get in contact with my practice. For whether it's for basic things like self-care, tarot card readings, river cleansings, much more other services that we provide depending on what Ichongolako needs, and that's essentially what you can do for yourself. But I feel like in cases like Abolizi, a sit down is the most important thing. It's going to help you a great way, and you get to bounce off. You get to have also a different perspective towards what it is that you feel that you're experiencing, or you think you're seeing. It makes it so much more worthwhile, right? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the time, actually. Who's next? Touch.
Yeah, Patrick. Patrick's story, Ibuhloko.
Yo, Patrick. Togola Gogo, my name is Patrick. I was scammed by Uganda national male, a man and his wife on April. They took my last money of 500,000. Yeah,
500,000.
Okay, because a lot of zeros. And okay, I do not have anything I owe. The house, cars, kids at school. Please help me to at least money. Please go. Wow, that is hectic. How in the world did all of this happen?
Dude.
Like that's a lot of paper, Doug. Like
dude.
That's a lot of paper. How? Was it like how?
Gosh.
Yo, bruh, they must have told you a really, really, really smooth story, dog.
Yo, and I can imagine Hore Katlung barring to him.
And then
Ish.
Yo, I'm okay. I feel like there's also a dizziness about me when I just got that reading. I feel like there's a lot of lightheadedness. I feel like there's also some kind of level of being drugged in it. I literally felt like I'm not in control. Like, I mean,
Sure.
kind of almost like a spell was cast.
Something happened.
Something happened. It wasn't like a typically normal Tuesday. This card is so prevalent today. I wonder what's the story. Let me check it out.